the wrong hero. I didn't win the presidential election. But I can console myself with my title, President of Earth. I'm the wrong hero. I don't exercise, chew gum, watch television, or have sex, unless I get to do them all at the same time. I find it's good to take a 2-minute work break every 5 minutes or so. Of course, I'm famous for my 16-hour work breaks. And that leads up to my theme, putting this country back to work. Now, you might be saying, wrong hero, that's really stupid, because if you try to make the country work too hard, it has all sorts of earthquakes and tornadoes and floods, and a gigantic meteorite almost hits Pittsburgh and destroys it. Well, of course I'm not talking about putting the actual physical country to work. What kind of maniac do you think I am? No, I'm talking about putting the people of this great land back to work. Because we're Americans, damn it, and we may be down on our luck at this very moment. Thank you for noticing. But we're still strong enough, and we're still imaginative enough to beg. Because this is a great country. Now, here are some statistics I made up in my head to support this statement. Bob Dylan never uses deodorant. The Beach Boys purchase 1% of all the Stridex medicated pads manufactured. Paul McCartney has never watched The Bill Cosby Show. Dragnet has been translated into over 267 languages, including English. Now, you can go to the Burger King and spend 99 cents, or you can stay at home and hit a picture of your heart with a mallet and save yourself $1. It's up to you, because America is a great country. And why is that? Because it's a land of choice. Even outer space aliens who monitor our television transmissions admit that the country is full of great choices. When aliens watch our television transmissions, they think that Ricky Wah and Get Rich Quick Scheme are the two most popular words in our lexicon. And when aliens read our comic strips, they believe that Charlie Brown is the head of a charismatic cult worshipped by millions. Actually, Snoopy is the head of this charismatic cult. But they don't know that because they're not from around here, and they don't fully appreciate that this is a truly great country. But you know, it's been sneezing a lot lately. And here's my prescription. Put the people back to work. Now I have here a little list. I figure all you have to do is roll up your sleeves, America. All you Monsanto workers and Occidental Petroleum employees who got the pink slip, all you Dow chemical plant manufacturer people who don't have jobs anymore, manufacture organic fertilizer. Now, all you IBM retirees, I suggest that you stay at home and type your recipes on your PC. Now, you Ford and GM workers who are taking early retirements, I think you should give lectures on the master cylinder at community colleges and your local Kiwanis clubs. Now, all you folks at Miller Beer who don't have jobs at the brewery anymore, I suggest you move to Palm Beach and brew beer in your hot tubs and call it your microbrewery. Because you know, they like to drink down in Palm Beach. Now, all you folks at Delta and American Airlines and United Airlines, I think it would be nice if you all took up bird watching. That'll keep you busy. You might catch the red-eyed video over there over at the video store. Now, all you folks over at Eastman Kodak who don't got jobs no more, put your photographic expertise to work by taking dirty pictures and selling them door to door. Hell, if you sell 50 of them in a day, there you go. Now, you folks at Sears, I think you could set up the first daycare centers with high-definition television. That way, you can see every wrinkle on Kukla, Fran, and Ollie. How does this thing work, anyway? There you go. Japanese ingenuity, American know-how, and third world debt team up to manufacture instantly obsolete consoles. That's part of the greatness that I'm talking about here. The ingenuity of the American who is down on his luck, but never willing to say die. Now, you Aetna insurance salesman, you can work the 1-900 numbers for phone sex. That's your job. All you people over at Westinghouse that don't have two sticks to rub together, you can get a job at Radio Shack helping midgets get off of stools. Now, I've got an idea for you people at American Express. You can switch jobs and work for Federal Express. And you can tear off the American on your American Express shirt, and you can exchange it for Federal Express, and that way you save yourself the expense of going out to Sears and buying a shirt, but they're closed anyway because we buy all our steel from the Japanese and we get all our orange juice from Brazil. Because nobody wants to learn English if they can possibly avoid it, and Americans are too lazy to learn sign language. As for me, I'm the wrong hero. Esperanto is my native tongue, but I communicate through means of Egyptian hieroglyphs and Nintendo. I'm the rootinest, tootinest cowboy who ever crushed ice in a coffee grinder. And where I spit, the sun don't shine. I'm a physical therapist whose favorite expression is, "Get a move on, Quasimodo!" So let's turn off the McNeil-Lehrer report. And let's tune in to the Wrong Heroes action program for the 90s that I'm going to tell you all about in just a minute. But first, remember, the watchword for the 90s is more corruption, more waste, more greed, and more beer. Especially for the kids. Now, I'm not superstitious, see, but I've seen the movie Aladdin over 1,000 times, 1,002 to be exact, and to me, the genie in the lamp is saying there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow right next to the big rock candy mountain, see? Right after you take a lift at the Fountain of Youth, where you'll go through 3 sets of lights till you get to Utopia, then you take a hard right, and then you continue on down past the Emerald City, and you go up the street to the city on the hill, see? And you go cascading off the side of the cliff when you take a wrong turn on Windmill Street. So I'm not superstitious, but the witch doctor handed me a voodoo doll and told me that it was the media. Because you know, folks, you can't trust the media. And as soon as I call my contacts at the New York Times, I'll tell you more about it. few seconds that I have remaining, it is my duty and it is incumbent upon me to tell you that Noise Party will feature for the next 5 weeks nothing but Wrong Hero action adventure films. That's right, Tuesday, March 2nd, The Cutting Edge of Chaos. March 9th, I Come to Destroy Your Earth Comedy. March 16th, You're Evil, Evil, Evil. March 23rd, How Do You Make the Earthman Laugh? And finally, culminating, March 30th with History of America. 9 o'clock, Channel 66.